He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. I ain't getting out this car. Yes.
Would you want me to open the door for you? You're recording me?
Damn, do I hate internet bitches.
Fuck you, I used to keep disrespecting women.
Whatever, little bro. You wanna keep getting played by bitches? That's on you. Alright, what's up, guys? What's going on? So I got another interesting video for you guys, and I really don't want to go too much into detail. I kind of want y'all to watch it for yourselves, but I'm gonna give you a brief rundown. So pretty much this man and woman decide to go on a date, and he's taking her to Cheesecake Factory. Now, Cheesecake Factory is not bad. I love Cheesecake Factory. I think it's one of the best fucking restaurants out there. I mean, it's fucking cheesecake. I love cheesecake. But she doesn't agree. She thinks cheesecake is cheap as fuck, and she deserves better. Now, that's all the details I'm gonna give you. I want y'all to watch this shit for yourselves so y'all can form y'all's own opinion and reactions on this. So let's get into it.
Woo. Let me just get the door for you.
Okay. He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. I ain't getting out this car.
Okay, how are you gonna switch up on him last second? Well, I'm gonna go get the door for you.
Okay.
Tries to open the door. Like, bro, it's a fucking game. You can't be okay with it 1 second and then 2 seconds later act like you don't want to do it. Like, if you're gonna be a bitch, then go ahead and be a bitch, I guess. But don't fucking play with him like, oh yeah, I'm okay with it the first minute, and then a few seconds later switch up and be like, no, I'm not okay with it. And what the hell is wrong with Cheesecake Factory? Cheesecake Factory is so fucking good, and that shit is actually pretty expensive. Like, one time I took my girlfriend for her birthday to Cheesecake Factory, and I spent nearly $200. Like, you're just being a picky bitch.
You're recording me?
Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory. This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
Not trying to be mean, but you're not attractive. And some of y'all might be like,
Oh, she's fine as fuck.
and that's cool if you think that, but that's not my cup of tea. And look at the way you're dressed. You're wearing a green dress with purple lipstick. If you can name me one fancy restaurant that will allow you to wear this shit, then I'll take you myself. As far as I can tell, you dressing like the Joker.
You want to talk about it? I'm fine with talking about it, even in front of them.
Oh yeah, I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Come on, get up on in the car. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it.
Okay, so I know I've been shit talking her this whole time, but props to him for keeping his composure. I feel like the majority of us men probably get pissed off by her behavior and will immediately just take her home or leave her ass there.
So you expect a man to go all out on the first date? Is that right?
I mean, you're supposed to. When you take out a beautiful woman and you're courting her, because I get courted. So you're courting her, right? You're supposed to take care of her. You're supposed to cover her. You're supposed to protect her, cherish her, treat her well, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I agree.
Okay, so I completely agree with her, but the problem is that's how you treat a girlfriend. That's how you treat a wife. You are not at that level yet. You are just barely dating. So for you to expect all these different things, you're not at that level yet. Like, yeah, I understand you're supposed to impress the girl so she can then be your girlfriend. I mean, if I was a girl and some dude took me to Cheesecake Factory, best believe I'm letting him fuck.
I, on the other hand, have certain expectations for a girl I go out with on the first date. I expect her to be respectful too. I expect her to be cooperative. And at least,
What did I do that wasn't cooperative?
I'm kind of glad bro said that, because according to the internet, anytime a man has standards, it's just seen as controlling or like shit like that. Again, according to the internet, because I'm pretty sure a whole bunch of women are actually respectful and understand that it's just a part of being human. We have standards. It is what it is. That's why when I see women like her, I call them internet bitches, because her behavior is what's deemed acceptable according to the internet. And now her dumbass question, how is she not being cooperative? Being cooperative would mean that you would go inside that fucking restaurant, sit down, order, eat a fucking cheesecake if you fucking wanted to, and then go about your day. If you didn't like the date, then so be it. Don't contact him. If you did enjoy the date, all right, go ahead, go on a second date. You're not being cooperative.
I mean, I feel like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do as a woman.
but
I got myself all made
There's nothing
up.
wrong with the Cheesecake Factory, right?
Yes, there's a lot wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay, well look at my planner where we were gonna go originally.
See, now that's where we should have went. All right there. Call him.
No.
What do you mean no?
See, I
I know you
specifically
didn't.
told you.
Bitch, I know you didn't. I mean, just the audacity, bro. Like, do you truly believe that as a woman, your only job on a first date is to sit there and look pretty? I'll give you a hint, ladies. What a man's looking for is to see if you're going to acknowledge what he's doing for you. And if you can't acknowledge that, if you can't respect what he's doing for you, then it's a no-go. And then when he shows you the restaurant that he originally planned to take you, you're just like, oh, call him. Bitch, no. You had already lost your opportunity to go to that restaurant. Shit, if you were cooperative and respectful on this date, shit, he might have taken you there on the second date.
And I got to your place at 4 p.m. You didn't even come downstairs for another hour. And so I was waiting downstairs
I understand.
for an hour. Right?
But I wasn't expecting for work to take me so long. I got home a little late. And like I said, I don't know you well enough to invite you up into my apartment.
And
that is not possible.
And that's why I'm thinking, okay, if we're not there in the relationship to, meet at your apartment, then maybe we're not ready in a relationship for such a nice, fancy restaurant as Aria. Especially if I'm paying for the whole thing. Which I'm still willing to do. I would have been.
Okay.
But if we're late, I told you twice.
It wasn't that late.
We literally left your place at the time the reservation was supposed to be. And I specifically said 4 because maybe...
Okay, so reservations were at 5 p.m. He was there to pick you up at 4 p.m. But you weren't ready, which is understandable because shit happens, But you didn't let him know that. You didn't communicate. And then instead of inviting him upstairs to your apartment to sit on your couch and wait for you, he had to sit in his car and wait for you. And by the time he did come down, it was already 5 p.m., meaning he couldn't make the reservation because you made them late. You are the reason why you couldn't go to the fancy restaurant. Man had to improvise and was probably like, fuck it, there's Cheesecake Factory right there. You can't go wrong with Cheesecake Factory. But here you are bitching and complaining because you didn't get a chance to go to the fucking fancy restaurant. Bitch, all of this is your fault. And now you want him to find a different restaurant that's equivalent to that same fancy one he had originally?
As I said, I have very specific certain expectations for that.
No.
I can tell it's not gonna be there. And maybe we're not right for each other. So, respectfully, I'm gonna just drop you off at home.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Yes, bro. Props to this dude for staying respectful, staying calm, keeping his composure, and overall handling it like a true gentleman. I mean, like, I feel like most of us probably would have got pissed, probably would, like, I don't know, left your ass there. Hey, man, you have to find your own way home, get an Uber, like, anything like that. But this dude, he kept calm, and he recognized that this shit was not going to work out. Like, why even bother? She's obviously showing that she's only there for the money and a free meal, an expensive free meal. But honestly, guys, I am hoping that this shit is fake because there's a lot of fake shit on the internet. I am hoping that this is a skit and people aren't actually like this. I'd like to think that there are pretty decent people out there that respect each other and actually care for each other. Like, I do understand, yes, there are shitty people, but I'm optimistic, to say the least. But guys, that's all I really have for today. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment, tell me what you think about this, subscribe if you choose to do so, and have a good one.